Hello, Indiana Virtual. In this video, we will be discussing your next lesson, 0403 Ecosystems. So first thing we will do is open the lesson in Buzz. And we will scroll down to the bottom and open up that biology notebook. As I always do, I like to go over to the Google site that I've made for you guys and open up the notes page via Google Doc. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's take a look at the different topics that we are going to read about in this lesson and work through. Okay, so we have population dynamics, so now we're getting into analyzing population. So we'll be looking at factors that affect population size, factors that limit population growth, differences between primary and secondary succession, and then differentiate between habitat and niche. Okay, so as you go through the lesson, you're going to take notes on population dynamics, carrying capacity, limiting factors. There's a couple terms that you should be familiar with by now, biotic and abiotic factors, and how these impact a community. And then community interactions, some various different types of symbiotic relationships, parasitism, commensalism, and mutualism, and then two other relationships, competition and neutralism. Okay, so we will go back to Buzz and begin the lesson. So read through this first introductory page. When you feel you're ready, go on to the next slide, and you can note here that we have 7 slides in this lesson. Okay, slide number 2 is talking about population dynamics. So please go through and read this slide. We have migration, births, and habitat that you'll click through and read about there. We have 5 reflecting core concept questions for some practice. When you're ready and you have documented what you feel you need to on your notes page, then continue on to the next slide. Slide 3 is about carrying capacity, and you're going to be analyzing or reviewing 2 topics here, sigmoid and peak phenomena. Okay, you'll really want to pay attention to those topics because the activity for this lesson, you're going to need to know what those are and apply those. Okay, so you'll read through what peak phenomenon is, or peak phenomena, and sigmoid. So we have sigmoid pattern and we have peak pattern. Okay, once you have documented that, and also again, copy paste pictures over into your notes pages so you can have that information for easy access. Okay, then we have limiting factors. And here's where those biotic and abiotic factors will come in. You'll read about primary succession and secondary succession. And you have some interactive work here. Misconception alert. Okay, and here's the biotic factors. You have an interactive here to work through. These are cards on the different types of relationships, review on the different types of relationships, those symbiotic relationships. So you'll click on each of them and have some examples. Okay, and then you'll also learn about an invasive species, or what invasive species are. This particular one is about the kudzu vine, which lots of you have probably seen before and maybe not even realized what it was. Okay, when you're ready and documented what you need, go on to the final slide of with the content. In here we have a closer look at those community interactions, and you have a video here that will scroll through. As you watch each video, it's an example of each one of the main topics up here. Okay, once you have completed that, then you will go on to the final slide. And remember, the final slide is always just a summary of what the activity was about, or what the lesson was about, and then the actual assignment will be here. I'm going to stop this video now because I'm going to make a new video for the activity. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.